Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. And life is good, man. Life is so freaking good. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail, okay? You are going to love this even more. Extraordinary trumpet player. My man Wrench, I think he's in Oklahoma. You know, I know everybody by these screen names and all that sort of stuff. Never met 90% of them, but I feel like I know everybody. Anyway, we'll talk about the link down below, and it's telling. It's telling. Anyway, let's see what I got, and then we'll talk. Anyway, double C's and a little tartini because we're going to be talking about my man, Maurice. Now, again, one of my guys sent me this compilation of Hot Canary. Now, Hot Canary is not any great contribution to the musical arts. I mean, it isn't. But you listen to Maurice's cadenza. You listen to Horst Fischer doing his rendition. Oh my God. Okay? If you want to go listen to it now, it's like 5 minutes. Do it now and then come back. If not, you do it at the end. It doesn't matter. Now, I have heard all of these by themselves. I've never heard it in a compilation like that. So if Wrench did the compilation, thank you. And if you just tripped over the compilation, thank you for that as well. Anyway, so you listen to Maurice's cadenza. Now, man, I'm telling you, I admit he is not doing that on a Bach mouthpiece. I get it. But you listen to that sound. You listen to that sound, and that is in every inch Maynard Ferguson. If you closed your eyes and you didn't know that was Maurice, every single one of you would say that is Maynard Ferguson, if not Harry James. It is so centered. It is so brilliant. It is tremendous trumpet playing. And guys, my point is, I've been saying for 6 years, if the chops are right and your mouthpiece is right, you can have it all. You can have it all. Now, some of you don't care to have it all, and that's fine. That's fine. Now, the top guys, you know, in the Philharmonic, the Philadelphia Orchestra, Boston, whatever. Guys, they couldn't do that in a zillion years. In a zillion years. And there's no reason with their immense talent that they can't. Now, if they don't want to, fine. Fine. Me, I always wanted the whole enchilada. And it took me 45 years to do it. Now, do I have the talent that these guys have to make it sound like that? No. Do I have the chops? Yes, I do. So the point is, guys, every single one of you can have those chops with one mouthpiece. Now, Maurice, his first job out of the Paris Conservatory was the Paris Circus. Then he went for principal trumpet to the Paris Opera, and he was thinking of spending the rest of his life there. Okay? He got into solo playing. He won the first prize in Zurich, and he was off to the races. But listen to him, guys. He can play the whole gamut, as can Herseth, as can Mel Broyles, as can John Ware. And we go right down the list because he has the right chops. You can have those chops. What you do with them is entirely up to you. Now, if I had these chops back when I was 19 years old, 18 years old, and practicing 5-8 hours a day, it'd be a different thing right now. At this point, I have no desire to practice 5-8 hours a day to get the virtuosity level to compete with that. No desire whatsoever. So, I mean, but guys, it is there for all of you. And there's no reason in the world you have to practice, you have to sit fourth chair in your community band because you don't have the chops. Guys, you can do every single thing chop-wise that Maurice and Horst Fischer did on this. Now, there's also, I want you to stop on it. There's also a clip of Horst Fischer's mouthpiece. Now again, Wrench, I don't know if you did this or not, but guys, that mouthpiece is the 1SB with Harry's cup. Guys, if you want that, you're not going to do it on a Monet. You're not going to get that tone on a Bach. You're not. And you can tell me till the cows come home that Sandoval does it, but Sandoval does not sound like that. It does not sound like that. Anyway, we're getting off the subject. Now, there is one thing that I'm very, very curious about. Now, another thing about Maurice is, if you can tell, it was back in the day, and the technology was not nearly as good, but there are jump cuts all over that, and plugging in and all that sort of stuff. It's chopped to death, okay? So he's just not playing it from beginning to end without stopping. Most people don't. But anyway, maybe somebody can point out what's going on with his high G's. Ba ba bo do 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 dee dee wah wah. Now, he is not articulating those. It's coming up from below, and he's sort of a rip to it. Wah wah, and it's not an articulation. I don't know why he's doing that. Is he trying to emulate a canary? I don't know, but it's a very, I've never heard him do that before, and it's unusual. And if Jerry were around, I would ask him. Okay? I don't know. If anybody has any thoughts on the subject, put them down below. Now, also, I'm going to throw this in this real quick. I got an email from one of the guys, subscriber and a regular viewer of this. And when I made an offhand comment about my student, this time next year he will have a double C. Well, he says, Ralph, he thought, with a 1SB and under your guidance, you should have a double C like that. Did I miss something? Yes and no. Yes and no. First of all, if he gets it, he can have the double C tomorrow. Absolutely, you can have the double C today, if you get it. Now, under my guidance, eventually you are going to get it, but I can't guarantee that you're going to get it tomorrow. There's too much other stuff going on. He had braces for 2 years. I mean, it's just not as cut and dry as that. Now, I never put a time limit on it. I gave him a year from now, because he's 16 years old, and I don't want to put any pressure on him. He's got a high F. He's the best player in his state. He's killing everything from district to... There's no reason for him to go, but he will have the double C, probably before that year. I gave him a year so he could have plenty of time. He wouldn't feel like he's under pressure. But I absolutely believe that he will have the double C before that. Now, and I've said that in many, many videos. I do not put a time limit on it. Okay? Now, he could have a double C by the time his Monday lessons comes along. No. That is if you do it. And I'm there to guide you, but you have to feel it. I can't teach feel. Language, I said in my first video, language, the English language, whatever language you're in, falls short. I can't adequately describe feel and make you feel exactly the way I feel. And that's where we got off a little bit. But he is absolutely 100% going to have a double C soon. No time limits. See, the minute I put a time limit on something, I got called on it, as well as it should. But I will not put a time limit on it again, ever. Anyway, that's that. Enjoy the clip. Give me your comments. It's just extraordinary, extraordinary trumpet playing. And guys, every single one of you can have those jobs. Eat and drink fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power and have an awesome weekend. I'm going to.